Hi, this is the last in my series of videos about my experiences with various video game consoles. The PC, the personal computer, I'm calling it a console, but gone through a few personal computers. So, really, I'm just going to talk about three different eras of me being a PC gamer, okay? So, first, you got the high school era. I've got a decent computer and I'm playing a lot of games. I'm playing things like that are Blizzard are making. I'm playing Starcraft. I'm playing a whole lot of Warcraft 3. I'm playing a whole lot of Warcraft 3 on online. I'm playing with my friends. I'm playing as like a 3-on-3, me and two of them versus some random people on the internet. I'm playing tower defense on on the custom games. I'm playing the Hero Arena. I'm playing Dota like once because I did not know what the hell was going on and like immediately died. I think I picked the Priestess of the Moon and ran over there and tried to do my best and just like immediately died and had no idea what was going on and never touched it again in that era. And I remember playing Hero Arena a lot, like the DBZ one. I remember playing like the Helm's Deep one. Like there was a lot of fun maps. Hello, cat. There's a lot of fun maps in that in the custom games that didn't spawn their own franchises that I think really get overlooked to this day. But definitely played a lot of that. Played a lot of like sim games. I played like Zoo Tycoon and the Jurassic Park Builder game. May as well come up here. Park Builder game. I played a lot of strategy games like Age of Empires and Impossible Creatures, and like it's like an entire era of gaming that right now is kind of like weirdly unavailable. Some of those games are stuck in various places of non-legality due to like who owns the copyrights to the game and it like not being sold, and also like that era of PC gaming gets weirdly firewalled by Windows copy protection stuff. I know I'm not using that term right, but essentially I can put in like a disk of Zoo Tycoon on this computer right now and it won't register it as being a game. Like it just thinks it's a pirated copy and you can't play it. And you're like, great, I can play my Super NES games from the early 90s, no problem, but I can't play a video game from a decade later for reasons, I guess. Like, so, yeah, whole era of video games from that timeline, many of which look like ass now. Like, that era of 3D gaming has not aged well at all to the eye. Like, there's a reason they remade World, or sorry, not World War. There's a reason they remade Warcraft 3 because, man, if you boot that up now, it looks like butt. Mm. Age of Empires looks like stinky butt. It doesn't look great. I think out of all those games, maybe because I can't have access to it, I miss like Zoo Tycoon, especially the Marine Mania version where your animals like die because of time. I miss that one. The last time I was able to play it was interesting, and then I like kind of like figured out the tips and tricks of it. But like originally playing it, like I had no idea what I was doing. I was just using cheat codes basically to have all the money and build stupid like humpback whale exhibits with no infrastructure of like people coming to the park and actually like having a good time. Just being like, well, you're gonna get this moray eel exhibit and this mile-long humpback whale exhibit. So that was era one of PC gaming. I don't think I played nearly as much on a PC once I went to college for some reason. It's just in my mind. I don't have like strong memories of playing video games on the computer. I have memories of like playing GameCube and DS and the Wii, but I don't have a memory of playing stuff on the PC until I get to post college, where I am living with some like PC gaming people, and I'm playing a whole lot of Dota. They get me into Dota, and I'm just playing the crap out of that. I don't know. I can't remember if I was able to use a laptop or they just had an extra one that I was playing. It was probably a lot of that. So we're playing a lot on Steam. We're playing Dota. We're playing um, Civilization 4. We're playing a whole lot of Civilization 4. Those are the big ones that I remember, but Starcraft 2 was on there and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was an entire era of gaming where I was entirely reliant on other people. And I guess that goes to this era of gaming, the Steam era, where I get back into Steam after, God, being away for like 3 or 4 years, maybe, of PC gaming, coming back and I think my friend that I played Dota with before helped me get back into it. I think I either got this PC or I was doing stuff on Steam because I knew if my computer, which wasn't very good at the time, failed, all the games would still be on Steam, so I could come back to it later. So that's definitely been a fun experience, like checking out old games that are on Steam, but also like some newer stuff and some things that are like trying to be reminiscent of old games, um, XCOM and the Xenonauts. And man, I didn't really understand XCOM at all until this era where I played it and like sort of knew what was going on finally. Now with the birth of the child, that Steam era is a little different because some of these games I might want to play, like Xenonauts or XCOM or whatever. Like just doesn't feel like that's worth the time or the time sink in order to really get into them. Like you have a finite amount of time with the kids, so sometimes you're more likely to play something that's a little more immediately enjoyable and a little less like, okay, the next couple hours are fine, but I'm playing a game. I'm playing 1 2 hours of game that'll take like 60 hours to get in to finish. Like that, that seems a little intimidating at this point in time. So those are my eras of PC gaming. I guess it's like high school, um, post college, and now with a couple other places just like not quite represented at all.